Hi, it's me, Vamp, and welcome back to another Vamp Ruins Everything. Today, I'm going to ruin something very simple, which, some people know of already, so it's not really a thing, but, people like joking about it. So, anyway, let's get into it. Mk1 weapons. Mk1 weapons are the worst. Well, they're not. Okay. First of all, let's compare it to a regular parrot, shall we? The regular parrot should be somewhere here. I actually don't own it, but yeah. Regular parrots. So the regular parrots has an improvement from 18 to 27 slash. So let's see, that's what, 9 more slash. Its puncher is from 96 to 144. That's a fair amount, I'll give it that. I don't know what much to say about that. Its impact only goes up 3, which, whatever. The Mk1 parrots had less of a charge rate than the regular parrots. So that's cool. It had the same accuracy, same critical multiplier, same critical chance, same fire rate, of course, same magazine. They're both bows. Again, silent, both bows. Same punch through. The Mk1 actually reloads a bit faster than the, parrots. You might not think reload matters since they're bows, but it actually does because it goes with the time it takes to grab another bow from the character. But yeah. And the status chance for the parrot is weaker lower than the Mk1 parrot. So, that's crazy, right? Now, let's actually take a look at the parrot's prime compared to the Mk1 parrot, shall we? The parrot prime should be the end-all be-all, right? This is what the Mk1 parrot should try to achieve, right? Well, that's what people tell us anyway. Here's what it actually is. Yes, the prime has almost double slash. The prime has 160 puncher instead of 96. That's fine. But the impact is lower. That's also understandable. Had more critical chance, had more status chance. The prime actually had a chance, I believe if modded correctly, could go up to orange crit, had a chance at orange crit. The charge rate is still faster on the parrots. Just saying, charge rate still faster. Now let's compare it to another weapon. A weapon people use quite a bit. The Raptor Center. Okay, the only reason I'm comparing this is it's another bow. I want to point out that they both have the same amount of reload speed, same amount of status. The punch through on the Mk1 parrots is actually higher. Not just a 0.1% difference, but a 1 difference entirely. So, yeah, that is something. That is something to quite think about. And also, okay, so I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, but Vamp, what if you have a super cool crossbow or something? Well, let's take a look at crossbows. Okay, so this crossbow, yes, the benefit of it is it can fire, automatic fire rate. So it does 2 points more slash for being able to fire you know, auto, whereas, I don't know, I'm just not feeling it personally. Now, I know what you're thinking, but Vamp, not every bow can be the best bow on the planet. Which, you are right, you are entirely right. So, you know, let's look at the stats, shall we? Well, not really stats, we just did that, but let's look at a build. A simple build. I mean, this is a full former build granted, so it's not the most simple in the world. But yeah, let's see. This build raises that up quite a bit, which is good, it's fine, it makes it so, you know, things can happen. Now, I know what you're thinking, Vamp, how did that make the Mk1 Paris better than all the other weapons? And you're right, it doesn't make the Mk1 better, but it doesn't make it necessarily worse either. The popular thing is, oh, Mk1 weapons suck, they're just new weapons. Get out of Mk1 as quick as you can. That's what new players are told right away. Whereas I'm here to say, stay in Mk1 Paris as long as you want. Heck, you could even stay in Mk1 Paris and then other people on your team will be like, he had a Mk1 Paris, or she had a Mk1 Paris. We're gonna not survive this much at all. Then you go show them. You kill more enemies than they do. You do everything more because you have whatever weapon you feel comfortable with. You're making it your own by, you know, upgrading it, by adding format to it, adding a potato to it if you want. You're making it your own, and that's what's important. It doesn't matter that it's a Mk1 or whatever, just that you're making it yours. I used Mk1 for this because I'm going to shatter even the idea that Mk1 weapons aren't good. Mk1 weapons are good. If you're a new player, you'll have a Mk1 weapon. Be proud. Be proud that you'll have a weapon. Be glad that you'll have a weapon. Maybe you'll want another weapon. That's fine. It's fine to have more than one, but Mk1 is not a bad weapon. If you are watching this and you were like, hey Vamp, how do I get an Mk1? Now I'm going to check one out. Well, you can buy it I already have it so it won't show up, but if you scroll down to the M's of weapons you don't already own, you can buy the Mk weapons for credits. Not platinum, but just credits. So, yeah. That also good for the Mk1 Strun and Bratten. Don't worry about the Mk1 part of it. Just have fun. Put form on it if you want. If you want to move on to another weapon, you can. But it's not crap. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this. Vamp ruins everything. Feel free to check out more. And yeah, later.